10.4, using trig ratios to find angles. So this is doing the exact opposite of what we did in lesson 10.3, because you see two sides here, and then you see x is an angle. It's in degrees that we need to find, because we could do Pythagorean theorem, get this side, but that's not what they want. And then we're going to round to the nearest tenth. So you again need to look from the angle that they're wanting you to find, figure out what sides you have in relation to that angle. So you have the opposite side, and then this is the hypotenuse. So go back to your SOH CAH TOA acronym to help you know if you're using sine, cosine, or tangent ratio. Opposite hypotenuse is your SOH. So we would say sine of, this time my degrees is unknown, so I put x, equals opposite side is 7 over 9.4. Off to the side, I just want you to think about something. If you had like 10x equals 20 and you're going to solve for x, you're going to divide by 10. So this was multiplication, you undo it with division. If you have an x plus 3 equals 10, you're going to do subtraction. Every time you're trying to get x by itself. Sine of x has an opposite, and it's called inverse sine. So what you're doing is you're really inversing this, which has a power of -1. Well, I don't even put x. Sine inverse, and you're sine inversing this side as well. So what happens here is your sine inverse and your sine cancel each other out, leaving you with x. And on your calculator, all you have to do is do inverse sine of 7 over 9.4. It's super simple once you know what you're doing. I just want to explain why. So inverse buttons are actually in blue above your sine, cosine, tangent buttons, and you have to hit the second key to use them. So we're going to hit second sine, and you'll see that inverse, and you just put your fraction 7 over 9.4. That's it. As long as you are in the right mode. And those of you that use my calculators, I would check, because sometimes I'll have other classes use the other mode, but you just go, make sure you're in degrees, second quit. So the degrees of that angle would be 48.1, which looks reasonable. Okay, let's try another one. So here's our angle in question. We have the opposite, and then this is the adjacent. We have the two legs. We're not using hypotenuse. So opposite and adjacent would be your tangent ratio. I don't know the angle, so I put tangent of x equals, I'll have to put 59 over 56. I don't care about simplifying. I don't care about dividing that. All I know is that to get x by itself, I have to inverse tan both sides. So then that will cancel to give me x. On my calculator, I'm going to do inverse tan of 59 over 56. So I hit second tangent and put in 59 over 56. Now I get 46.5 degrees. So again, same thing we're doing, setting up sine, cosine, tangent of, this time x, because we don't know the angle, equals doing your right ratio, and then just hitting second sine or second cosine or second tangent to get that to cancel and solve for x, which is the degrees.